Greetings, travelers, and welcome to Geronimo Draws. In this video, I would like to discuss The Last Judgment by Michelangelo. Located on the altar wall of the Sistine Chapel, Michelangelo's The Last Judgment depicts a cosmic stage of salvation and damnation, rendered with the full weight of Renaissance genius and apocalyptic terror. Painted between 1536 and 1541 for Pope Paul III, this monumental fresco came 24 years after Michelangelo completed the Sistine Chapel ceiling. At age 61, he returned to the very space where he'd already transformed the history of art, this time to confront not creation, but judgment. And what he created was more visceral, more terrifying, and far more personal. The fresco engulfs the altar wall with over 300 figures, all drawn into the orbit of Christ, commanding, radiant, and returned in his second coming. This is no gentle shepherd. Michelangelo's Christ is a muscular, commanding judge, his raised arm separating the saved from the damned with divine force. No halo, no throne, just power incarnate, as if his gesture alone bends the universe. His gesture mirrors the hand of his Father above, who, on the ceiling, once divided light from darkness. The same gesture that began time now concludes it. To Christ's immediate left is the Virgin Mary, but not in glory. She appears softened, withdrawn, almost recoiling into Christ's side. Her posture conveys a deep theological truth. Mary can no longer intercede for the faithful. Her role as advocate has ended. Her Son has arrived, not as Redeemer, but as Judge. The moment of mercy is over. The day of the Lord has come. Around him, saints and martyrs rise, marked by their instruments of suffering. St. Bartholomew, who was flayed alive, holds his own skin, its face widely believed to be a self-portrait of Michelangelo. St. Catherine bears the spiked wheel, St. Lawrence holds the gridiron, and Sebastian the arrows, all orbiting Christ with the solemn weight of sacrifice. Michelangelo's bodies here are exaggerated. This is his late style, raw, expressive, monumental, inhuman in their humanity. Below, trumpeting angels signal the end of time. On the bottom left, we see the dead rise, some reuniting with their family. On the bottom right, chaos reigns. The damned are dragged downward by demons, some kicking, some clawing, others limp with terror. Charon, the ferryman from Greek mythology, is shown beating the damned into hell. Borrowed from Dante's Divine Comedy, Michelangelo repurposes him as a brutal enforcer of divine justice, now rowing the damned into the Christian hell. Michelangelo merges Christian theology with classical mythology, showing that even the symbols of the pagan past now serve the justice of the one true God. Above Christ, angels bear the instruments of the Passion, the column of scourging, the cross, and the crown of thorns, silent witnesses to the truth that the judge was once the crucified. In The Last Judgment, Michelangelo turned its sacred wall into a reckoning, not just for the world, but for himself, wrestling with the reality of his own mortality. It is terrifying, it is sublime, and it is the final word in a room that began with the act of creation. Thank you for watching.